Welcome back. This is chapter number 2, class number 4. What we will be covering in this session are creating watch lists and side charts. So specifically, the items that we're going to be covering: how do we create a brand new watch list that's empty? How do we add and remove stocks from that watch list? Also, once we've created the stock list, we want to create quick link tabs so we can easily and quickly move between stocks that are on our watch list. We are also going to talk briefly about multi-charting, and then we're going to end talking about price alerts and how do we set up in the system to alert us when a stock hits a certain price level. So let's go ahead and get into this today. So when we talk about building a watch list is simply a narrowed list of selected stocks. We want to create a watch list for each trading session with stocks that are moving. These stocks are going to come from our various scanners, keeping in mind that our scanners take thousands of stocks throughout the stock market, narrows those down to the criteria that we have put into the scanners. Now we want to take those short lists and even make them shorter. If you haven't already watched our scanners class, I do recommend you pause this class, watch the scanners teaching. Once you finish that, come back to this class. It will make a lot more sense. One of the reasons that we want to have that shorter list, if we spread our attention over too many stocks during a trading session, it really creates a bit of an overload. When there's overload, that causes bad entries and bad exits. So what we are looking to do is, as our scanners narrow down the stocks for us to look at within our criteria, we want to create a short list of stocks that we can focus on and have good entries and good exits. So our attention for this class will to take our stocks that have been populated by our scanners. Our scanners have found these throughout all the stocks in the stock market. And how do we move these up to a watch list that we have created and putting those quick links? Our entire session today will be on our platform and showing how we create a watch list, how do we create quick links to be able to jump between stock to stocks. The reason that we want to use quick links is it's easier to move from stock to stock rather than each time having to type in the symbol. By one click of the mouse button, you can move to that next stock. Also, we want to create stock alerts today. The one we're going to really be focusing on are our price alerts. Now, with alerts, you can set up different indicators on the RSI. You can set them over for the golden crossover, that 9 EMA crossing over the 20 EMA on a move up. We can set calendar alerts. We can set earning alerts. We can actually even set alerts to come into the system through trend lines that we have drawn. But for this class specifically, we are going to be focusing solely on setting price alerts. Also, we do want to talk briefly about multi-charting. On your screen, you're going to see what my two monitors actually look like. On the main monitor, this is where I do the majority of my trading. On our main monitor, we see our 1 minute, we see our 5 minute, and then we also see our daily chart. On the main screen, we also see our active trade ladder, the level 2, the news feed, and the tape. On our second screen is where our side charts are. You can see here is a 1 minute for this stock. This is our 5 minute, and this is our daily chart. This is for a separate stock, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and of course the daily. So we're going to have two separate screens, but our main trading screen, and from the main trading screen is where we will click our quick links in order to move those over to our side charts. So let's go ahead at this point and move over to our trading platform. Now that we are on our trading platform, let's go ahead and create a brand new watch list. The second thing we're going to do is how to build that watch list and populate it with stocks that we may be interested in. Then what we're going to do is create these quick link tabs to be able to transition between stocks to move those to the charts that we want to be able to see. And then we are also going to finish this with how to create price alerts within the system. So let's get into this today. Let's create a brand new watch list. So the first thing we're going to do, down in the bottom left-hand corner of our platform, we'll see the small plus button. If you click the plus button, it will come up with a list. Down in the bottom right, it will say watch list. Click watch list. Now, when it comes up, it may come up with a previous scanner you already have. It may come up as default. Regardless of what it comes with, all you're going to do is click the title of it, and then we'll move up and click create watch list. You'll have a pop-up screen. In this pop-up screen, you can name this whatever you want. For our purposes today, we'll call it morning watch list. And then hit save. Whatever you title it, then hit save. We see now that we have a brand new, completely empty watch list. But what we want to do is to be able to move this watch list to the top of all of these scanners for quicker access. In order to move this, we go down to the small gear icon. Click the gear icon. You'll have a list of all of your scanners or different watch lists that you may already have populated in there. It will be the bottom one because we just created this. Go ahead and grab that, click your mouse, hold the button down, and simply drag that all the way to the top. Now we can see that the new watch list that we just created is at the top. However, it's completely empty. Now what we want to do, since we've created our watch list for the morning trading session, what we're going to want to do is to populate that. There's a few different ways that we can actually add and take out stocks from this watch list. The first, let's say that we want to watch the stock DJT. You can simply type it in there, and now that is in your watch list. To delete one out, you highlight it, hit backspace and enter, and it deletes it out. So you can simply type in the symbol for the stock. There's an easier way to do it. If we are interested in watching ZENA on our gap scanner, all you got to do is click it, hold your mouse button down, drag that up and drop that into your new watch list. That's a little bit quicker way. Another way that you can do that, if you've already got a stock on your charts that you're interested in, all we have to do is where the ticker is, right click that and drag that over into our watch list as well. Again, the same principle, either dragging it from one of our scanners, and let's go ahead and populate this with maybe 3 or 4 different stocks. We're going to come down here and grab WOLF, move that up, and drop it into our watch list. Let's grab one more. We'll grab AERO, grab that, hold your mouse button down, and now we have our morning watch list on stocks that we may be interested in. So we've built a brand new watch list for the morning. We've already now added those that we may be interested in. However, we want to be able to quickly link these. If you look down in the scanners, you're going to see these quick link tabs. How do we add these quick link tabs in order to jump from chart to chart? It's very simple. In our new watch list, up here in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the small gear icon. Click the gear icon, hit customize. When you hit customize, it's going to come up with 2 columns. In the right are the columns that are showing currently in that watch list. What we'll do is go over to all columns and type in send. We're going to search for send. We see send to red, send to yellow, blue, green. We have about 9 different options, and you can actually customize these and make more if you would like. The ones that I typically use for my trading sessions are red, green, and purple. Let's go ahead and add these. Go to send to red, double click that, and it will send it now over to our column. We'll go ahead and do the same with green, double click on that, sends it, I grabbed the wrong one, we'll go ahead and remove that. Now we'll grab green, put that back over, and then also purple. Now in our new column, we have send to red, send to green, send to purple. If you hit OK, now in our watch list, you see you've got quick links. Now, what do these links go to? For each one of our charts, so we have our 1-minute chart, we have our 5-minute chart, and we have our daily chart. We have our active trade ladder. We have our Level 2, we have our tape, and then our running news. We want to make sure that each one of these tabs are linked together. How do we do that? Right next to the symbol in each one of them, you're going to see a number 1. So let's connect these all to red. You click on that tab. It will probably be a short link. Click red. Go over to our active trade ladder. Click red. Go over to level 2. Click red. Go over to the tape. Click the red. Go over to the news feed. Click red. To your daily chart. Make sure that is also linked to red. And to the 5-minute chart. Now, if you've already installed the platforms from the Kingdom Minded Trader store, or if you've come in level 2 and level 3, these are available to you. These will already be linked, but if you don't have them linked, that's how you do it. Currently, we have DJT in our charts for the 1 minute, the 5-minute, and each one of our feeds. Let's say we want to quickly switch over to ZENA. Now, since we've clicked these quick links, all we have to do is click the number 1, and it changes each one of the charts. If we want to then jump to AERO, same principle, we'll click 1. The reason that we have multiple quick tabs is these number 4 and number 5 will go to our side charts. As we have multiple charts, we can easily click between the charts that we want to watch, and we can move those to our side charts, whether it's 4 or 5, and those are all connected to the corresponding links. Now that we've created a watch list, we've populated it, we've learned how to add and delete stocks, we've now created our quick link tabs. Let's go ahead and create a price alert. Now, a price alert, what we can do is have the system tell us if a stock hits a certain price level, either on a move up or on a move down, and you're looking for it to hit a line of support. Either way, what we can do is have our system actually tell us and alert us when it hits that price point. Let's say on DJT, we want to have the system alert us if this hits $14 and we'll say 85 cents. Maybe it's going to clear the high of day. So for our purposes, we'll say we want to have an alert if this price hits $4.85. A couple ways that you can do it. Number 1, you can just right click on the chart. When we right click on that chart, all we have to do is scroll down to create alert. You click create alert, and now you can adjust this with several different things. 1, we make sure that our symbol is in there. So our symbol of DJT is in. Typically, when I'm setting a price alert, I'm setting it at the mark price, which is typically between the bid and the ask. You can set it at the last transaction. You can set it at the bid price. You can set it at the ask, whatever you want to do. For our purposes, we're going to set this at the mark price. And we want an alert if it hits $14.85 at or above. You can do it at or below. If the stock is going down, you can set it at a specific number below or above. And then we're going to want to go ahead and adjust the price. So we want to have it at $14.85. Once we have entered all of these conditions, we simply go down and hit create. Now, on our platform, you're going to see our alert. So now when this stock, currently at $14.70, if this is going to clear $14.85, the system will actually send us a text. It will give you a visual symbol and an audio alert that has hit this price level. Now, you do want to make sure that you have your alerts enabled. How do we do that? If you go in the upper right-hand corner where it says Setup, click Setup, Application Settings. This screen will come up. You're going to want to click on Notifications. And then with notifications under Alert Trigger, just make sure that it will be enabled. If it's not enabled, it will have a symbol here. You simply click Enable, and it will ask you where you want it to alert. Mine is currently set up simply to give a visual and an audio alert on the system. You can also have it email you. You also can have it send you a text message. We'll go ahead and apply those settings. If you want to move it, all you have to do is grab it, and you can actually move that price alert up or down to whatever location you want. We'll go ahead and move this down so we can see where that price alert will hit replace. And now we've actually moved it down to $14.81. If we want to move that up, again, we can just grab it and move it to whatever price point we want. Again, we want to hit replace. And now we've moved that up to $14.92. A quick way to remove the alert is the X that's on the tab. If you simply click that, it deletes it off. Now, there's a couple other places that you can actually set various types of alerts. If you want to go up to Market Watch, go into Market Watch, and then you'll have quotes, alerts, visualize, and some various tabs. We're going to stay into the alerts tab. And we see alerts that we've had in the past, if they've been canceled, if they are currently active. And if we want to cancel this alert that we've created, you can right click and cancel alert. Now that alert has been canceled. Typically, we find it a little bit easier, a little faster. On our main screen, you can do it on either the daily chart, you can do it on the 5-minute chart, the 1-minute chart. That's how you set price alerts. Let's go ahead and set one for a stock that may be declining and we're looking at it at a point of support. So let's say that in this stock, we're still on DJT and we see a level of support maybe at the 1438, but we're watching various stocks. We want to have an alert that if this stock comes down and bounces off of this support line, that the system will give us an alert. Again, all we do is right click, go down to create alert. Once we create an alert, we want to have it at the mark. And here we want to have it below that 139 mark or 1438. Go ahead and hit create. So now if this stock were to come down and bounce off of this support line, the system will actually give us an audio symbol and a visual symbol that will tell us that the stock is moving down. So that's how you set price alerts. In future classes, we're going to show how to do market watch alerts for news, for earnings releases, different things like that. But for today, we wanted to end this class with showing you how to set up price alert. Now that we have created a watch list, we have learned how to insert and remove stocks from that watch list for our daily trading session. We have also made those quick links so we can jump from stock to stock. We have set up our multi-charting, and so we're going to look at 3 to 4 stocks at the same time with one main trading screen for your main trading. And we've also set up the alerts. I hope that this class has been helpful for you. And as always, we pray for God's favor and blessing over you and your family. Thank you for watching.